Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Chris.
And I'm Will.
We're Compass Cavern. Today, we're talking about our song Puppies Smile Back on our new Diamonds from the Sky EP. And if you haven't already, check out our Love Letter Explained video where you can hear all about that song as well. All right, let's do it. All right, let's talk about Puppies Smile Back from our new EP.
Yes. That's a banger.
The title. Let's start with the title.
The title. So there's this band, Pup. It's a punk band. I got really into them. I can't keep track of time anymore. I want to say it was 2019, possibly. And they do a lot of, they're really awesome. I recommend them to everybody. It's not normally my type of music, but they're special to me. They do a lot of crazy things. And one of the things they do that I love is they really play around with time signatures. So they have a lot of songs where they do like a measure. Like the song is typically in 6/4, and they'll have like a random measure in there. Every third measure is 5/4.
Wait, our song?
Sorry, Pup.
Oh,
Pup does this. But yes, but that's what but yeah.
I don't actually know what time signature Puppies is in.
Puppies is in. So Puppies is one measure of 6 and then 3 measures of 5.
Okay.
And that kind of 6/5 thing, that's totally taken from the band Pup.
Okay.
Hence Puppies. But actually, the really annoying thing, I thought about this recently. When you open a file on Pro Tools, what I use for like demos and recording, they make you create the file name first. And Ableton is not like that. Like you can't open Pro Tools without saying what is the name of your project? I'm like, well, I don't know. I'm trying to write a song, Puppies, whatever, enter. And then, months go by. I'm like, I'm kind of attached to that name, but it doesn't make any sense. So I say Smile Back in the chorus. Well, what if we put Smile Back in parentheses?
I gotcha.
So that's how you get that name.
So my favorite part of the song, well, I just love the guitar tone. I love it. Just really huge.
Yes.
Thick, distorted.
Yes.
I can't remember how we recorded it. Is it double? Is it like 2 guitars that are layered, or what's going on there?
So what I always do with guitars, with big guitars, I almost always record it twice. Put one on the left and one on the right, playing the same part. We recorded the drums and the vocals at Voodoo Studios in New York with Mike Watts. That was incredible. But we didn't record the guitar there. We didn't have time. But that's okay because I like my guitar rig anyway, so I was happy to do it at home. But he did inspire me. Inspired me for 2 reasons. One, he actually was using amps and mics, which I was sort of drifting away from that and using my Helix pedal and just going direct in. I basically skipped a lot of the authentic, whatever, classic sound, just because it's easier. I'll just plug it right in. So much easier. But basically, he inspired me to record one part with my amp and a microphone, like on my amp, like normal recording, and then one part with just the Helix plugged into the computer. And I ended up doing one on the left, one on the right, and they were subtly different. Like they're both pretty heavy tones, the same guitar, but even on the pedal that I use, I tried to make it sound like the amp. But they were different enough that I think they made this kind of bigger sound. And that was totally a Mike Watts thing. Have one sound on the left, one on the right that are just kind of different. It's cool.
Love it. Just like a huge wall of sound.
Yeah.
And the bridge is obviously extremely epic.
Yeah, I love the bridge.
The reason why I'm asking Will about this stuff is because he really wrote the song by himself. Kind of in a big songwriting spree, I feel like you had.
So.
So you sent over what was probably a really far or well done idea. I remember we texted a little bit about the bridge, but you kind of wrote at least probably verse, chorus all by yourself.
I do remember texting you. Yeah, sorry. I remember texting you and Jake about Bossa, our old drummer, about the bridge, being like, "Hey, I got to this place and I don't know how to get out, or I don't know what I need to do here. Like, it seems cool going from here to here, but I kind of want to come back to the chorus."
Yeah,
I think you both had ideas, and it kind of sparked other ideas, and eventually led to a way out. I do that all the time. I dig myself into a hole. I'm like, I really want to come back. I don't know how to come back. I just know it was cool getting in. Doesn't make it easy to get out.
Wow, I've never thought about that in terms of songwriting.
Oh yeah,
you travel deep into the woods.
Yeah,
you have to come back. Do you always have to come back?
I don't always have to come back. In fact, in our video for Diamonds from the Sky, which we are going to film next, but you might watch before, depending on how we release it. That one I did not come back.
We didn't come back.
We did not come back at all. We committed.
Yeah. All right. The chant. What came first? The chant, the lyrics, the chorus. How did this all kind of come together?
I don't even know anymore. Probably the chant first. Probably guitar and the chant.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
It's an epic chant.
It's
a
that
stadium
note
chant.
Yeah, that's a high note for me. I could barely hit that note. Like, you had to do a ton of the layers.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I wanted your voice in there anyway, but you could hit that note, and I can't quite hit it.
Yeah. It definitely tired me out. I remember that, recording it. So what's the song actually about?
The song is pretty much about, I don't even remember how this came. Sometimes when I write songs, I just like some words come out when I'm trying to figure out a melody, and then I'm like, oh, those words sound kind of cool. I guess those words could be about this meaning. And I kind of like go from there. I think that's what happened. And it ended up being about me being in a social situation with a bunch of people, like, you know, maybe everyone's partying, and I'm like, you know, everyone here is great. I'm just tired. I don't really want to be here. I don't want to be, you know, I'm not trying to pay a cover to get into a club.
Right. Smiling back at someone who's smiling at you. But you don't really want to, they're smiling, they're enjoying themselves, but you're kind of like, I would rather not be here, but I'm going to smile back.
Yes, I don't want to kill the mood.
Gotcha.
Essentially, I was like, you know, I like everyone here. I'm not actually upset about anything. I just really don't want to be here anymore, but I don't know how to say that without being rude. So it's kind of like I'm kind of just like chilling in the corner, and they're like, "Will, you having a good time?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, what's up? Yeah, definitely." And then like go back to like, "Oh, I'm so tired. I just want to go." Maybe that's relatable.
So this is kind of like the brother song of the Alessia Cara song, right?
Yes.
She's got a song about not wanting to be at a party.
The younger, less successful brother of that song. Yeah. No, she does. I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's a great song.
Well, I'm curious your first listen, when you first had the demo.
Yeah.
How did you, I mean, it's kind of a weird one.
It is a weird one. I loved it. And the weird time signature stuff didn't hit me at all. Good. And I don't really have a drummer's mind, or I don't hear that stuff right away. A lot of times people will need to tell me that it's in a strange time signature, but to me, it just felt like a totally normal song. 4/4, nothing weird going on. The bridge is where I probably realized that, oh, there's some strange time stuff going on here. And then when I was practicing for the actual chant, I found myself needing to know like how to count it. I love this song. I love how it all came together.
I can't even wait to play it live. I can't even wait. Almost forgot about live shows at this point. That song was written at least recorded, I think written deep in COVID time. So it was like, okay, we'll just record this, we'll get it out there, and then maybe someday we'll play it live. We still haven't played it all night. We haven't even learned it as a band. No. We haven't played it in a room yet, which is a crazy thing that I bet most people don't even realize. This was written and recorded as little pieces. And, you know, a lot of communication, and probably some like, you know, you play this, I play that to figure something out, but never really running through the whole song start to finish, which is odd. Yeah. I think we'll be able to play it. Yeah.
We'll play it.
We'll play it.
The other thing I just thought about is the synth tone that's in there, at least in the hook, like when the chant's going. It's that same synth tone that we use in Find Another Way, right?
Yes.
Where it's like running it through an amp.
Yes.
We're running the sound through a guitar amp, a digital guitar amp.
It's weird.
I love it.
Me too. It's a weird sound to begin with. It's something I discovered when I was messing around with some synths. That some of them are just maybe too synthy is maybe the appropriate word. It's just a little too much, too in your face. It doesn't fit in with everything else. So I took the synth, and then I also sent it through like you said, digital guitar amp, and then I balanced those two. So it's not just the guitar amp synth. It's not just the synth alone. It's like a little balance. But it kind of gives it like it almost sounds like a guitar. It's like, but like a little like wackier.
Yeah. So it is the same sound that's in Find Another Way.
Exactly. Okay. Maybe a slightly different ratio of the regular synth to distorted amp, whatever. Maybe. But it's the same formula, for sure.
I'm psyched to play it.
Yeah,
I'm honored to play that one. Other fun facts about this song: Will drummed in the recording.
I did.
You wrote the drum part and you recorded it.
I did. It was hard. I practiced it a lot.
Crushed.
Pushing my abilities though, for sure. Oh, there's one little Easter egg that I like. In the bridge, there's like, it's gonna be hard to. This part is like the there's a little dive bomby type thing, and I do that on both sides, both guitars we were talking about. But there's a third one that's up higher that goes from left to right. I think maybe right to left. I think left to right. So you have to listen closely. You can hear like a whoa above those other two main ones.
Whoa,
very subtle, but I really liked it. I remember adding that in. this is cool.
That's sweet.
I like that a lot. So listen for that.
Wow.
Easter egg.
I just learned that Easter egg.
Yeah, it's a fun one.
The other thing actually about that specific part is, to me, that's like a false peak. That's a fake. I would think that we were going back into the chorus right after that.
Mm-hmm.
But we go back into more jam, which is kind of cool. I don't know if you hear that, but to me, it's like a false drop. But yeah.
We're back.
Check out Puppies Smile Back on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music, whatever you listen to music on. And let us know what you think.
And share it.
Peace.
Woo!
No, I don't. I swear.